Hello, friends! So, how's life treating you? I hope you are doing very well. I'm doing fine myself, nothing to complain, only the weather, which is insanely hot. There's no use talking about it. Anyway, as you can see, we are going to watch a comedy. So, we had a vote over at Patreon asking. Initially we asked for suggestions from our patrons on what comedies should I watch. Then there were a ton of suggestions, and then from them we had a vote as well, which one should I prioritize and on in which order should I watch. So today's movie, The Ghostbusters, was proposed to me as the first one to watch. So this is The Ghostbusters from 1984. I have not watched any of it, but I think this Ghostbuster is like a series. I have seen a Ghostbuster movie, a one or two, been advertised in the recent years. So I think there are sequels to it. I think that is the case. I may be wrong, but I definitely have seen this being advertised. But I have not watched any of them. The recent ones I did not feel as interested in watching anyway. Maybe because I had no background into what it was in the first place. So what I'm going to do is watch the movie first and share a thought or two at the end of the movie. But as you know, you can find all the full length reactions along with the full commentary over at Patreon, the links to which you can find in the comments below. And if you like this video, I hope you don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you like this kind of content, you can find a ton of movie reactions over at my YouTube channel. Do check it out. And if you like this kind of content, I hope you subscribe to the channel as well. So, without further ado, let's join to see Ghostbusters from 1984. Ooh. Oh no. This place reminds me of like Harry Potter stuff. I don't know why. Poor lady.
I want you to tell me what you think it is.
Square.
Good guess, but wrong. Clear your head.
He seemed to like her.
All right? Tell me what you think it is.
Is it a star?
It is a star. Very good.
Oh, come on.
Think hard.
Square, square, square.
Circle.
Close, but definitely wrong.
Oh, come on.
What is it?
Figure eight.
Incredible. That's 5 for 5. You can't see these, can you?
No.
You're not cheating me, are you?
No, I swear they're just coming to me.
Okay, he's flirting with her.
Nervous?
I don't like this.
You only have 75 more to go.
He'll be dead by then.
What's this one?
There's a couple of wavy lines.
Sorry, this isn't your lucky day.
I know. Hey! I'm getting a little tired of this.
You volunteered, didn't you? We're paying you, aren't we?
Yeah, but I didn't know you were going to be giving me electric shocks. What are you trying to prove here anyway?
I'm studying the effect of negative reinforcement on ESP ability.
I'll tell you what the effect is. It's pissing me off.
Well, then maybe my theory is correct.
You can keep the $5. I've had it.
I will, mister. May as well get used to that. It's the kind of resentment that your ability is going to provoke in some people.
Do you think I have it, Dr. Venkman?
You're no fluke, Jennifer.
This is it. This is definitely it. See, those UV lenses come in for the video camera and that blank tape. I need it, the one you erased yesterday.
Will you excuse me for a second? I'm right in the middle of something, Ray. I need a little more time with this subject. Could you come back in an hour, hour and a half?
At 1:40 p.m. at the main branch of the New York Public Library on Fifth Avenue, 10 people witnessed a free-floating, full-torso vaporous apparition. It blew books off shelves from 20 feet away and scared the socks off some poor librarian.
Get right down there. Check it out. And get back to me.
No.
Get right back to me.
No, Peter, you're coming with us on this one. Spengler went down there. He took PKE valences, went right off the top of the scale, buried the needle. We're close on this one. I can feel it.
I have to go now, Jennifer. But I'd like to work with you some more. Perhaps you could come back this evening, say at...
8 o'clock?
I was just going to say, 8 o'clock? You are a legitimate phenomenon. As a friend, I have to tell you, you're finally going around the bend on this ghost business. You guys have been running your ass off, meeting and greeting every schizo in the 5 boroughs who says he has a paranormal experience. What have you seen?
I was present at an undersea unexplained mass sponge migration.
Sponges migrated about 1.5 feet.
Come on, come on.
This is Big Peter. This is very big. There's definitely something here.
Roger Delacorte, are you the men from the university?
Yes, I'm Dr. Venkman, Dr. Stantz, Egon.
Hope we can clear this up quickly and quietly.
I don't remember seeing any legs, but it definitely had arms because it reached out for me.
Arms? I can't wait to get a look at this thing.
Alice, I'm going to ask you a couple of standard questions, okay? Have you or any member of your family ever been diagnosed with schizophrenic?
My uncle thought he was Saint Jerome.
I'd call that a big yes. Are you habitually using drugs, stimulants, alcohol?
No.
Are you, Alice, menstruating right now?
What has that got to do with it?
It's moving. Come on.
Look.
This is hot, Ray.
Listen. You smell something? Talk about telekinetic activity. Look at this mess.
Raymond, look at this.
Ectoplasmic residue.
Bankman, get a sample of this.
It's a real thing.
Somebody blows their nose and you want to keep it?
I'd like to analyze it.
More over here.
I'm getting stronger readings.
Whoa. Oh. Oh.
This way.
Come on. Oh. Da.
Egon, your mucus. This happened to you before? First time?
Okay, what is his response now?
A full torso apparition, and it's real.
So what do we do? Could you come over here and talk to me for a second, please? Could you just come over here for a second, please? Right over here.
What do we do? Stop that! We've got to make contact. One of us should actually try to
Yeah.
speak to it.
Good idea.
Hello. I'm Peter. Where are you from? Originally. Okay. The usual stuff isn't working.
Okay, I have a plan. I know exactly what to do. Now stay close. Stay close. Get her!
We'll get back to you. Get her. That was your whole plan. Get her.
I just got overexcited. We actually touched the etheric plane. You know what this could mean to the university?
Yeah, it's gonna be bigger than a microchip. Ray, I'm very excited.
I wouldn't say the experience was completely wasted. According to these new readings, I think we have an excellent chance of actually catching a ghost and holding it indefinitely.
If the ionization rate is constant for all ectoplasmic entities, we could really bust some heads. In a spiritual sense, of course.
Bangs, you serious about this catching a ghost?
I'm always serious.
Egan, I'm gonna take back some of the things I said about you. You've earned it.
Hey, Dean Yeager.
I trust you're moving us to better quarters on campus.
No, you're being moved off campus. The Board of Regents has decided to terminate your grant. You are to vacate these premises immediately.
I demand an explanation.
Fine. This university will no longer continue any funding of any kind for your group's activity. We believe that the purpose of science is to serve mankind. You, however, seem to regard science as some kind of dodge or hustle. Your theories are the worst kind of popular tripe, your methods are sloppy, and your conclusions are highly questionable. You are a poor scientist, Dr. Venkman.
Forget MIT or Stanford now. They wouldn't touch us with a 10-meter cattle prod.
You're always so concerned about your reputation.
Personally, I like the university. They gave us money and facilities. We didn't have to produce anything. You've never been out of college. You don't know what it's like out there. I've worked in the private sector. They expect results.
I believe that everything happens for a reason. I believe that we were destined to get thrown out of this dump, to go into business for ourselves.
This ecto-containment system that Spengler and I have in mind is going to require a load of bread to capitalize. Where are we going to get the money? My parents left me that house. I was born there.
You're not going to lose the house. Everybody has 3 mortgages nowadays. You guys relax. We are on the threshold of establishing the indispensable defense science of the next decade. Professional paranormal investigations and elimination. Franchise rights alone will make us rich beyond our wildest dreams.
There's a full kitchen on the top level.
It just seems a little pricey for a unique fixer-upper opportunity, that's all.
I think this building should be condemned. Serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs.
Hey, does this pole still work? Wow, this place is great. Hey, we should stay here tonight. Sleep here. You know, to
I
try
think
it out.
you guys can find your business there itself. The ghosts are there.
I think we'll take it.
Good.
Oh, Dan, it's you.
Oh, hi. Yes, Luce, it's
I
me.
thought it was a drugstore. I was just exercising.
I taped 20-minute workout on my machine and played it back at high speed, so it only took 10 minutes. I got a great workout. You want to come in for a mineral water or something?
Oh, I'd really like to. I have to go to rehearsal now. Excuse me.
No sweat. Listen, that reminds me. I'm having a big party for all my clients. It's my 4th anniversary as an accountant, you know, and even though you do your own tax return, which you shouldn't do, I'd like you to stop by, being that you're my neighbor and all. Listen, that reminds me, you shouldn't leave your TV on so loud when you go out. The creep down the hall phone the manager. Okay, so I'll see you later, huh? I'll give you a
Oh,
call.
come on.
I'm gonna have a shower.
Are you troubled by strange noises in the middle of the night?
Do you experience feelings of dread in your basement or attic?
You or any of your family ever seen a spook, specter, or ghost?
If the answer is yes, then don't wait another minute. Pick up your phone and call the professional. Go,
Ghostbusters.
Our courteous and efficient staff is on call 24 hours a day to serve all your supernatural elimination needs.
We're ready to believe you.
Yeah. Oh.
You don't think it's too subtle, Marty. You don't think people are gonna drive down and not see the sign. You can't park that here.
Everybody can relax. I found the car. Needs some suspension work and shocks and brakes, brake pads, lining, steering box, transmission, rear end.
How much?
Only 4,800, maybe.
4,800?
A little wiring.
Janine, any calls? Any messages? Customers?
No, Dr. Venkman.
Good job, isn't it? Type something, will you? We're paying. Don't stare at me. You got the bug eyes. Janine, sorry about the bug eyes thing. I'll be in my office.
You're very handy, I can tell. I bet you like to read a lot, too.
Print is dead.
Very
Okay.
fascinating to me. I read a lot
That's
myself. Some
somebody
people
different.
think I'm too intellectual, but I think it's a fabulous way to spend your spare time. I also play racquetball. Do you have any hobby?
I collect spores, mold, and fungus.
I really thought something wrong. Pardon me, I'm sorry. Why can't you see this man here?
Oh, excuse me. This is the Ghostbusters?
Yes, it is. Can I help?
I don't have an appointment. I'd like to talk.
I'm Peter Venkman. May I help you?
I don't know. What I have to say may sound a little unusual.
Oh, it's all we get day in, day out around this place. Come into my office.
Barrett, Dana Barrett. And this voice said, Zool. And then I slammed the refrigerator door and I left. That was 2 days ago, and I haven't been back to my apartment.
Generally, you don't see that kind of behavior. What do you think it was?
Well, if I knew what it was, I wouldn't be here.
Egon, what do you think?
Telling the truth. At least she thinks she is.
Well, of course I'm telling the truth. Who would make up a story like that?
Some are people who just want attention. Others are just nutballs who come in off the street.
You know what it could be? Past life experience intruding on present time.
Could be erased memories stored in the collective unconscious. I wouldn't rule out clairvoyance or telepathic contact either.
I don't believe in any of those.
Well, that's all right. I don't either. But there are some things we do, standard procedures in a case like this, which often bring it.
Well, I could go to Hall of Records and check out the structural details in the building. Maybe the building itself has a history of psychic turbulence.
Right, good idea.
I could look for the name Zool in the usual literature.
Spate's catalog.
Tobin's Spirit Guide.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'll take Miss Barrett back to
Check
her
her
apartment
out.
to check her out. I'll go check out Miss Barrett's apartment, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Check her out.
I like to torture him. That's right, boys. It's Dr. Venkman. A lot of space. Just you? Good.
What is that thing you're doing?
It's technical. One of our little toys.
That's the bedroom. But nothing ever happened in there.
What a crime.
You know, you don't act like a scientist.
They're usually pretty stiff.
You're more like a game show.
That's the kitchen, huh? Dana, are these the eggs?
Yes. You see, I was over there, and these eggs just jumped right out of their shells and started to cook on the counter.
That is weird.
And that's when I started to hear that awful noise coming from the refrigerator. Dr. Beckman, you've come all this way. Would you like to check the refrigerator?
Check the fridge. Good call.
I'm
Look at all the junk food.
Oh, God damn it. Look, this wasn't...
You actually eat this
Look,
stuff?
this wasn't here. There was nothing here. There was a space, and there was a building or something with flames coming out of it, and there were creatures writhing around, and they were growling and snarling, and there were flames, and I heard a voice say, Zool. It was right here.
I'm sorry, I'm just not getting any reading.
Well, are you sure you're using that thing correctly?
There's not, I think so, but I'm sure there are no animals in there.
Well, that's great. Either I have a monster in my kitchen or I'm completely crazy.
I don't think you're crazy.
So much better.
Let me tell you something about myself. I come home from work, to my place, and all I have is my work. There's nothing else in my life.
Dr.
I meet you, and I say, my God, there's someone with the same problem I have.
Yes, we both had the same problem. You.
I'm gonna go for broke. I am madly in love with you.
I don't believe this. Will you please leave?
And then she threw me out of her life. She thought I was a creep. She thought I was a geek, and she probably wasn't the first.
You are so odd. No.
I've got it.
No.
I'll prove myself to you.
It's not necessary.
Yeah, I'll solve your little problem.
Okay.
And then you'll say, Pete Venkman's a guy who can get things done. I wonder what makes him tick.
I wonder.
I wonder if he'd be interested in knowing what makes me tick.
Right.
I'll bet you're gonna be thinking about me after I'm gone.
I bet
Oh.
I am.
No kiss.
It's a creep indeed.
To our first customer. To our first and only customer. I'm gonna need to draw some petty cash. I should take her out to dinner. We don't want to lose her.
This magnificent feast here represents the last petty cash.
Slow down. Chew your food.
Yes, of course they're serious. You do? You have? No kidding. Uh-huh. Well, just give me the address. Yes, of course. Oh, they'll be totally discreet. Thank you. We got one!
Why is it in a hotel?
The guests are starting to ask questions, and I'm running out of excuses.
Has it happened before?
Well, most of the original staff knows about the 12th floor, but it's been quiet for years, up until 2 weeks ago. It was never, ever this bad, though. I hope we could take care of this quietly.
done.
Tonight.
Yes, sir. Don't worry. We handle this kind of thing all the time.
What are you supposed to be, some kind of a cosmonaut?
No, we're exterminators. Somebody saw a cockroach up on 12.
That's got to be some cockroach.
Bite your head off, man.
You know, it's just occurred to me we really haven't had a completely successful test of this equipment.
I blame myself.
So do I.
No sense worrying about it now.
Why worry? Each of us is wearing an unlicensed nuclear accelerator on his back.
Let's get ready. Switch me on.
What is that?
What the hell are you doing?
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm sorry. We thought you were someone else. Successful test. I think we better
Why
split
is
up.
she spraying on the
idea.
fire?
Yeah, we can do more damage that way.
Venkman! Venkman! Disgusting blob. I'm gonna have to hold him myself.
Come in, Ray.
Venkman! I saw it! I saw it! I saw it!
It's right here, Ray. It's looking at me.
He's an ugly little spud, isn't he?
I think he can hear you, Ray.
It won't hurt you.
He's slime.
Slime.
That's great! Actual physical contact!
Ray, come in, please.
I feel so funky. Spengler! I'm with Venkman. You got slime!
That's great, Ray. Save some for me. Get down here right away. I just went into a ballroom.
Okay, we'll be right there.
Okay, sir, if you and your staff could please wait out here, we'll take care of everything. There it is.
Oh, they're gonna ruin this whole thing with the chandelier.
Throw it!
I did that. That's my fault.
It's okay. The table broke the fall.
There's something very important I forgot to tell you.
What?
Don't cross the stream.
Why?
It would be bad.
I'm fuzzy on the whole good-bad thing. What do you mean bad?
Try to imagine all life as you know it stopping instantaneously and every molecule in your body exploding at the speed of light.
Total protonic reversal.
All right, that's bad. Okay. All right, important safety tip. Thanks. All right, Ray, take the left. Egon, take the right. Okay, Ray, give me one hand outside. Ray! Okay, all right. Nice shooting, Ted.
I assure you, Mrs. Van Houten, there is no problem with the room. It will be ready promptly at time as soon as your guests are with us.
The last girl took something out of him, but he's gonna move. I need some room to put the trap down. Give me some room.
Wait. I've always wanted to do this.
Oh, come on. No.
And the flowers are still standing. Okay, on my go single. Go! Okay, hold him up there. He's gonna move. Hold him up. Go! All right, I'm opening that trap now. Don't look directly into the trap.
I looked at the trap, Ray.
Turn your screens off as soon as I close the trap. Get ready. Now!
It's in there.
Hey. Well, that wasn't such a chore now, was it?
Mr. Smith, quickly, I want that door open now.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
Did you see it? What is it?
We got it! Sir, what you had there was what we refer to as a focused, non-terminal repeating phantasm, or a Class 5 full-roaming vapor.
We're gonna have to ask you for 4 big ones, $4,000 for that. But we are having a special this week on proton charging and storage of the beast, and that's only gonna come to $1,000, fortunately.
I had no idea it'd be so much. I won't pay it.
Well, that's all right. We can just put it right back in there. Thank you.
We certainly can, Dr. Venkman.
No!
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Hope we can help you again. Coming through one class.
No. They're getting taken there?
Still making headlines all across the country, the Ghostbusters are at it again. This time at the fashionable dance club, The Road.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No job is too big. No fee is too big.
Is it just a mist or does it have arms and legs?
How is Elvis, and have you seen him lately?
Do you believe in UFOs, astral projections, mental telepathy, ESP, clairvoyance, spirit photography, telekinetic movement, full trance mediums, the Loch Ness Monster, and the theory of Atlantis?
If there's a steady paycheck in it, I'll believe anything you say.
Good point.
I gotta get
Smart
some sleep.
man.
I'm dying. Here's the paper on the Brooklyn. She paid with Visa.
Here's tonight's worksheet. This is Winston Zedmore. He's here about the job.
Beautiful. You're hired. Ray Stantz, Pete Venkman.
Congratulations.
Help me, please. Welcome aboard.
I don't know where they get these guest conductors. I mean, someone should tell them it's not going to do them much good to scream at us in German.
Well, I don't think that the man is competent to conduct a major symphony orchestra.
You're good. Most people can't hear me with a whole orchestra playing.
I don't have to take this abuse from you. I got hundreds of people dying to abuse me.
You have some information for me on my case?
What's the stuff?
I mean, do you have some information for me, please?
Well, sure, but I prefer to give it to you in private.
Why don't you tell me now?
Well, okay, I found the name Zul for you. Well, the name Zul refers to a demigod worshipped around 6000 BC by the
Hittites.
Mesopotamians, and the Sumerians.
Zul was the minion of Gozer. What's Gozer?
Gozer was very big in Samaria.
Well, what's he
Big
doing in
guy.
my icebox?
I'm working on that. If we could get together Thursday night, I'm thinking 9-ish, you know, we could exchange information.
I can't see you Thursday. I'm busy.
I'm making a special exception in your case because I respect you. It's corny, but I respect you as an artist. And as a dresser, too. This is a magnificent coordination you have going here today.
I'll see you Thursday.
I'll bring the Royal Ants Guide and we'll eat and read. So who the hell is that?
He's just a friend.
Bye, well, I'll see you Thursday. I'm sorry I didn't get to meet you, sir, and I'm glad you're feeling much better. You're still very pale.
What does he do?
Well, he's a scientist.
This is where we store all the vapors and entities and slimers that we trap. Very simple, really. A loaded trap here. Open, unlock the system. Insert the trap. Release, close, lock the system. Set your entry grid, neutralize your field, and the light is green, trap is clean. Ghost is incarcerated here in our custom-made storage facility.
EPA, what's he want?
I don't know. All I do know is that I've been working 2 weeks without a break, and you promised me you'd hire more help.
You gonna answer that?
Quit better jobs than this. Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Can I help you?
I'm Walter Peck. I represent the Environmental Protection Agency, the 3rd District.
Great. How's it going down there?
Are you Peter Venkman?
Yes, I'm Dr. Venkman.
Exactly what are you a doctor of, Mr. Venkman?
Well, I have PhDs in parapsychology and psychology.
And now you catch ghosts.
Yeah, you could say that.
And how many ghosts have you caught, Mr. Venkman?
I'm not at liberty to say.
And where do you put these ghosts once you catch them?
Into a storage facility.
And would this storage facility be located on these premises?
Yeah.
And may I see this storage facility?
No.
And why not, Mr. Venkman?
Private
Because
property.
you did not use the magic word.
What is
Please.
the magic word, Mr.
Please.
May I please see the storage facility, Mr. Pick?
Why do you want to see the storage facility?
Well, because I'm curious. I want to know more about what you do here. Frankly, there have been a lot of wild stories in the media, and we want to assess any possible environmental impact from your operation. For instance, the presence of noxious, possibly hazardous waste chemicals in your basement. Now, you either show me, or I come back with a court order.
Go get a court order, and I'll sue your ass for wrongful prosecution.
You can have it your way, Mr.
I'm worried, Ray. It's getting crowded in there, and all my recent data points to something big on the
In
horizon.
what?
What do you mean, the big?
Well, let's say this Twinkie represents the normal amount of psychokinetic energy in the New York area. According to this morning's sample, it would be a Twinkie 35 feet long, weighing approximately 600 pounds.
That's a big twink.
We could be on the verge of a fourfold cross-rip, a PKE surge of incredible, even dangerous proportions.
We just had a visit from the Environmental Protection Agency. How's the grid holding up?
It's not good.
Tell him about the Twinkie.
What about the Twinkie?
Oh, Dana, it's you.
Hello, Louis.
You gotta come in here. You're missing a classic party.
Yes, well, I would, Louis, but I have a date.
You made a date tonight?
Well, I'm sorry, Louis. I forgot.
Well, that's okay. You can bring him along.
All right, maybe we'll stop by, okay?
That's great. I'll tell everybody you're coming. We're gonna play Twister. We're gonna do some break dancing. Hey, let me in. It's Louis. Somebody let me in.
Oh, hi, Mom. I've been busy. Well, no, everything is fine. Yeah, no, just that one time. Oh, I am. I will. I won't. Mom, I have to go. I have a date. No, no one you know. It's, well, he's a Ghostbuster. Those guys on TV. Yes, well, I'll have to let you know. Okay. Love to Dad. Right. Bye.
Oh.
How you doing? Why don't you have some of the brie? It's at room temperature. You think it's too warm in here for the brie?
Louis, I'm going home.
Listen, maybe if we start dancing, other people will join in. Oh, don't move. I just got the door. Ted, Annette! Hey, glad you could come. How you doing? Give me your coats. They got 15,000 left on the house at 8%, so they're okay. So, does anybody want to play Parcheesi? Okay, who brought the dog? Help! There's a bad loose in my apartment! Help! I'm gonna bring this up at the next tenants meeting. There's not supposed to be any pets in the building. Gotta be a way in here. I gotta get... Nice doggy. Cute little pooch. Maybe I got a milk bone.
Hello? That's a different look for you, isn't it?
Are you the key master?
Not that I know of.
Are you the key master?
Yes. I'm a friend of his. He told me to meet him here. I didn't get your name.
I am Zool. I am the gate.
What are we doing today, Zool?
We must prepare for the coming of Gozer,
Gozer, huh?
the destructor.
Are we still going out? You know, you could pick up the place if you're expecting someone.
This body.
Is this a trick question? I guess the roses worked, huh? I make it a rule never to get involved with possessed people. Sounds like you got at least 2 people in there already. Might be a little crowded. Dr. Bankman, and just relax. Lie down there, relax, put your hands on your chest. What I'd really like to do is talk to Dana. Dana, it's Peter.
There is no Dana.
Come on, I want to talk to Dana. Dana.
There is no Dana, only Soul.
What a lovely singing voice you must have. Now, I'm going to count to 3, Zuli, and if I don't get to talk to Dana, there's going to be some real trouble in this apartment. 1, 2, 2.5.
I'm the Keymaster, Trevor, the Destroyer. I am Vince Clortho, Keymaster of Gozer, Volkas Sildroar, Lord of the Sabulia. Are you the gatekeeper?
Hey, he pulls the wagon. I make the deals. You want to ride?
Are you the gatekeeper? Hey, he pulls the wagon.
Wait for the sign, then all prisoners will be released. You will perish in flames!
What an asshole.
Dropping off or picking up?
Dropping off.
Just a moment. Picking up.
You a Ghostbuster?
Yes.
We picked up this guy. Now we don't know what to do with him. Bellevue doesn't want him, and I'm afraid to put him in the lockup. And I know you guys are into this stuff, so I figured we'd check with you.
All right.
Are you the gatekeeper?
You better bring him inside.
You are so kind to take care of that man. You know, you are a real humanitarian.
I don't think he's human. What did you say your name was?
Vince Clortho, Keymaster of Gozer.
According to this, his name's Louis Tully. Lives on Central Park West. Do you want some coffee, Mr. Tully?
Do I?
Yes, have some.
Yes, have some.
You said before you were waiting for a sign. What sign are you waiting for?
Gozer the Traveler. He will come in one of the pre-chosen forms. During the rectification of the Voldrani, the Traveler came as a large and moving Torb. Then, during the third reconciliation of the last of the McKettrick supplicants, they chose a new form for him, that of a giant slore. Then he Shubs and Zools knew what it was to be roasted in the depths of the slore that day, I can tell you.
Egon, something very strange about that. Usually very psychic, and I have a terrible feeling that something awful's gonna happen to you. I'm afraid you're gonna die.
I'll get it.
I'm
No?
afraid you're gonna
Egon,
die.
it's Peter.
Thanks, I've got it.
I have some news from the world of Gozer. I'm here with Dana Barrett. Goze has been putting some moves on my would-be girlfriend. I think we can get her a guest shot on Wild. I just whacked her up with about 300 cc's of Thorazine. She's gonna take a little nap now. But,
I just met the Keymaster. He's here with me now.
oh, wonderful. We have to get the...
I think that would be extraordinarily dangerous.
Okay, well, hold on to him.
Good. Thank you, Vince. We have to find Ray. I need him here immediately.
Bad news, honey. I gotta go to work. Hey, will you stay here in bed until I get back?
Hey, Ray, do you believe in God?
Never met him.
Yeah, well, I love Jesus' style.
This roof cap is made of a magnesium tungsten alloy.
He's so involved with it.
These are the blueprints for the structural ironwork in Dana Barrett's apartment building, and they're very, very strange.
Do you remember something in the Bible about the last days when the dead rise from the grave?
I remember Revelation 7:12, and I looked as he opened the sixth seal, and behold, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became as black as sackcloth, and the moon became as blood.
Seas boil, skies...
Judgment Day.
Judgment.
Every ancient religion has its own myth about the end of the world.
Myth. Ray, has it ever occurred to you that maybe the reason we've been so busy lately is because the dead have been rising from the grave?
How about a little music?
This way.
Excuse me.
Cease and desist all commerce order, seizure of premises and chattels, ban on the use of public utilities for non-licensed waste handlers, and a federal entry and inspection.
Vince, there's one more test I'd like to perform.
Egon! I tried to stop them. He says they have a warrant.
Excuse me, this is private property.
Shut this off. Shut these all off.
I'm warning you, turning off these machines would be extremely hazardous.
I'll tell you what's hazardous. You're facing federal prosecution for at least a half a dozen environmental violations. Now, either you shut off these beams or we shut them off for you.
Try to understand, this is a high-voltage laser container. Turning it off would be like dropping a bomb in the city.
Don't patronize me. I'm not grotesquely stupid like the people you built.
At ease, officer. I want to cooperate in any way that I can.
Forget it, Venkman. You had your chance to cooperate, but you thought it'd be more fun to insult me. Well, now it is my turn, wise ass.
You shut that thing down, and we are not going to be held responsible
On the
for whatever
contrary, you're gonna
happens.
be held
No, we
responsible.
won't be
Shut
held
it off.
responsible. Don't shut it off. I'm warning you.
I've never seen anything like this before. I don't know.
I'm not interested in your opinion. Just shut it off.
My friend, don't be a jerk.
Step aside.
If he does that again, you can shoot him.
You do your job, pencil neck. Don't tell me how to do mine, you officer.
Shut it off!
This is the sign!
Yeah, it's a sign, all right. We're going out of business.
Who's the keymaster?
Oh, come on.
Hold it! I want this man arrested! Captain, these men are a criminal violation of the Environmental Protection Act!
They're all going back.
I want to make a phone call.
I wasn't even there. The structure of this roof cap is exactly like the kind of telemetry tracker that NASA uses to identify dead pulsars.
Cold riveted girders with cores of pure selenium.
Everybody getting this so far? So what? I guess they just don't make them like they used to, huh?
No! Nobody ever made them like. I mean, the architect was either a certified genius or an authentic wacko.
Ray, for a moment, pretend that I don't know anything about metallurgy, engineering, or physics, and just tell me what the hell is going on.
The whole building is a huge superconductive antenna that was designed and built expressly for the purpose of pulling in and concentrating spiritual turbulence. Your girlfriend lives in the corner penthouse.
She's not my girlfriend. I find her interesting because she's a client and because she sleeps above her covers. 4 feet above her covers. She barks, she drools, she claws.
It's not the girl. Something terrible is about to enter our world, and this building is obviously the door. The architect's name was Ivo Shandor. I found it in Tobin's Spirit Guide. Performed a lot of unnecessary surgery. And then in 1920, he started a secret society.
Let me guess. Gozer worshippers.
After the First World War, Shandor decided that society was too sick to survive. And he wasn't alone. He had close to 1,000 followers when he died. They conducted rituals up on the roof. Bizarre rituals intended to bring about the end of the world, and now it looks like it may actually happen.
So be good. For goodness sake. Whoa, somebody's
We
coming.
have to get out of here. We've got to find a judge or something.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey. Hold it. Now, we're actually going to go before a federal judge and say that some moldy Babylonian god is going to drop in on Central Park West and start tearing up the city.
Marion, not Babylonian.
Yeah, big difference.
But I got to get my own lawyer.
Okay, Ghostbusters. The mayor wants to see you guys. The whole island's going crazy. Let's go.
I got a split. The mayor wants to rap with me about some things. I am the keymaster.
I am the gatekeeper.
Hey, where's this Peck?
I am Walter Peck, sir, and I'm prepared to make a full report. These men are consummate snowball artists. They use sense and nerve gases to induce hallucinations. People think they're seeing ghosts, and they call these bozos who conveniently show up to deal with the problem with a fake electronic light show.
Everything was fine with our system until the power grid was shut off by Dickless here.
This man has no dick.
Now, what am I gonna do here, John? What is this?
All I know is that was no light show we saw this morning. I've seen every form of combustion known to man. This beats the hell out of me.
The walls in the 53rd precinct were bleeding. How do you explain that?
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Oh, Your Eminence.
How are you, Lenny?
You're looking good, Mike. We're in a real fix. What do you think I should do?
Lenny, officially, the church will not take any position on the religious implications of these. Personally, Lenny, I think it's a sign from God. But don't quote me.
I think that's the smart move, Mike.
Well, I'm not going to call a press conference and tell everyone to start praying.
I'm Winston Zeddemore, Your Honor. Look, I've only been with the company for a couple of... These things are real. Since I joined these men, I have seen shit that'll turn you white.
Well, you could believe, Mr. Booker.
My name is Peck.
Or you could accept the fact that this city is headed for a disaster of biblical proportions.
What he means is Old Testament, Mr.
Yes.
Mayor. Real wrath of God type stuff.
Exactly.
Fire and brimstone coming down from the skies. Rivers and seas boiling.
40 years of darkness.
Enough! I get the point. What if you're wrong?
If I'm wrong, nothing happens. We go to jail, peacefully, quietly. We'll enjoy it. But if I'm right, we can stop this thing. Lenny, you will have saved the lives of millions.
I don't believe you're seriously considering listening to these...
Get him out of here.
Bye.
I'll fix you, Venkman. I'm gonna fix you.
I'm gonna get you a nice fruit basket. I'm gonna miss him.
All right.
We got work to... Now, what do you need from me?
Where are we?
Looks like we're in the teens somewhere.
But when we get to 20, tell me. I'm gonna throw up.
22. Is this it?
Where is it?
It's at the end of the hall.
Hey, where do these stairs go?
They go up.
She's a dog.
It's Gozer.
I thought Gozer was a man.
It's whatever it wants to be.
Well, whatever it is, it's got to get by us.
Right.
Go get her, Ray.
Gozer the Gozerian? Good evening. As a duly designated representative of the city, county, and state of New York, I order you to
Cease any and all supernatural activity and return forthwith to your place of origin or to the nearest convenient parallel dimension.
That ought to do it. Thanks very much, Ray.
Are you a god?
No.
Then
When someone asks you if you're a god, you say
Yes.
All right, this chick is toast.
Oh! Heat him up!
Ready!
Let's show this prehistoric bitch how we do things downtown. Nimble little minx, isn't she?
We better go full stream.
aim for the flat top.
Went so hard?
We neutronized it. You know what that means? A complete particle reversal.
We have the tools, we have the talent.
It's Miller time.
Ray,
I don't think so.
this looks extraordinarily bad.
some creatures, goes of the Gozerian, goes of the Destructor, choose the form of the Destructor.
Whatever we think of, if we think of J. Edgar Hoover, J. Edgar Hoover will appear and destroy us, okay? So empty your heads.
Choice is made.
Whoa! Whoa!
The Traveler has come.
Nobody choose anything! I didn't choose anything!
I couldn't help it. It just popped in there.
What just popped in there?
I tried to think.
Look!
No! It can't be.
What is it?
It can't be.
What did you do, Ray?
Oh, shit.
It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Something that could never, ever possibly destroy us. Mr. Stay Puft.
Nice thinking, Ray.
I'm terrified beyond the capacity for rational thought.
Nobody steps on a church in my town!
1, 2, 3, It's funny us going out like this, killed by a 100-foot marshmallow man.
We get this guy laid, we won't have any trouble.
The door swings both ways. We could reverse the particle flow through the gate.
How?
We'll cross the streams.
Excuse me, Egon. You said crossing the streams was bad.
Cross the streams.
You're gonna endanger us. You're gonna endanger our client, the nice lady who paid us in advance before she became a dog.
There's definitely a very slim chance we'll survive.
I love this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. Let's do it.
Turn them on, Spangler! Are you all right?
Yeah.
Venkman. Spangler! Venkman, you okay?
I'm all right.
You all right?
I'm all right. You all right?
Yeah. You okay?
Fine.
Smells like barbecued dog hair. I'm sorry. I just forgot. Look!
Somebody turn on the lights! Help somebody!
Go check on that little guy.
What happened? Boy, the superintendent's gonna be pissed.
Are you okay?
Who are you guys?
We're the Ghostbusters.
Who does your taxes?
You know, Mr. Tully, you are a most fortunate individual.
I know.
We'd like to get a sample of your brain tissue.
Okay.
Hello friends, so I just finished watching the movie. It was a brilliant movie. I loved it. I had no idea what to expect from this movie. When it was Ghostbusters, then I was like, okay, there has to be some kind of horror element. But I did not go into it thinking about that horror part in it. But when it first started, I was like, oh crap, this is going to be horror. I did not want to watch anything horror. It turned out to be one of the funniest movies I've watched. It's really hilarious, actually. It's really funny. It all the jokes worked for me. I had a good laugh, and like sometimes when you watch a movie, not all the jokes work, but for me this one, everything worked. Whatever I picked up, if I missed some, I do not know, but I think I picked up most of it. So I really enjoyed all of them. So I want to thank my patrons for really proposing and voting for this movie for me to watch, and to all my YouTube viewers, and to those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much for being with me, and also for your suggestions as well over here. I want to hear your thoughts. How did you find this movie when you first watched it, and is it one of your favorites as well? Do let me know. And I will be back very soon because we have a lineup of comedies from the proposals that were made over at Patreon. So we will be doing few more comedies. So I will be back very soon with another movie. And until such time, I hope you have a lovely day. Bye-bye. YouTube backend analytics shows me that sadly, only 5 to 6% of my viewers watch my videos till the end. That includes all my long and detailed outros that have my quotes, takeaways, and my movie commentary. So, moving forward, all my YouTube reactions will have much shorter outros, and any of you who are interested can watch the full-length outro along with my full-length movie reaction over on my Patreon page. To clarify to everybody, a full-length movie reaction means a full movie runs behind in the background while I react to the entire thing. Therefore, it's a combination of the full movie along with my full reaction to it. There are no heavy editing in my full-length reactions like you see on the YouTube videos because there are no copyright issues. The movie is not mirrored, no cuts, all the dialogue and the music is available along with all the scenes of the movies which are sometimes missing on the YouTube videos, again due to copyright issues. Any of you who enjoy my videos over here will definitely like my videos over at Patreon, where the content is completely ad-free and you have early access, and also you get to vote for what movies I should watch next. So this is just an update for you. I hope you have a lovely day wherever you are.